Wait, wait, where where did you where did you get that Fred Durst emo from? I just highlighted it. Oh god. It's yours. Oh, that makes it even better. Oh my god. Uh I was hoping it was yours. I couldn't really tell because of the abbreviation, but god, man. Oh, that's so good. That completely broke me. Yeah, you do, Aiden. Yeah, you do. Dude, it's so good. When did you put that in? Like, how old is it? It's probably not that old, huh? Really? Dude, oh, how come I didn't see it sooner? God, man. God, it's so good. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, man, like I want to try to figure out a time for me to do this a little bit more. So like that's what I'm trying to do with this is like maybe I can find some time a day to do it. It's just so hard to around like my job. But hey, how's your job going though, dude? Like how's everything? Just same old, I'm sure. Tight. And you said you're gonna be working from home from like now on, right? Well, you're on vacation, huh? I figured you probably would be. I'm on vacation till like Monday. Tight. Yeah. Perfect. Vacation. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and launch Spellbreak, play a little bit. Dude, Spellbreak's pretty cool. I don't know if you've ever played it, Chris. It's actually really solid. Uh, and I'm like not really a big fan of battle royales. It's basically a battle royale that involves magic and stuff. So it's like it's really ridiculous, kind of over the top. It's pretty tight though. Let me see if this works out okay. Ooh, it didn't. It didn't work out. I'm gonna have to fix this. This is why it's a test stream. Betrayed by this scene right here. Oh, wait, there it goes. It just needed some time. Okay, cool. It worked. I wasn't sure if it was going to or not. I'm just going to keep the music going because why not? I wish I could play anything that wasn't, you know, DMCA'd, but I don't even want to risk anything. Dude, Control was actually really cool. Like I thought Control was pretty sweet. Um I didn't finish it, but I got pretty far. Um yeah, Aiden, I should, man. I need to figure out how to uh do that. Ooh, I see a stutter. I'm probably gonna have to play with my bit rate. I look like I'm stuttering pretty good. Hmm. Yeah, who needs frames, dude? Oh, there it goes. It's okay now. Hey. Hi, Ezra. How are you? Um, yeah, I was gonna say this game lags a lot, so it's not even in my system. It's just the fact that it's like it's in early access, I think, still. So it's still kind of like lagging here and there. Um, nothing too bad though, but I'm doing well. I'm just working, getting by. How about you? Everything's going well. I can't complain. So it's, you know, it's the only thing that sucks this year is this year because of the COVID stuff and everything. But other than that, I mean, really can't complain. It's just been kind kind of a little bit of a mess of a year, but I think that's for everybody. So yeah, this game is actually really, really cool. I'm not really keen on battle royales. I'm pretty sure you always heard me talk about that. And like, I gave this a shot last night, and I'm actually kind of into it. We're probably gonna lose some frames here and there, maybe, at least until I get the bitrate right. Maybe that was just initial load, but we'll find out here soon enough. But oh yeah, no, it's it's jittering. I'm gonna figure it out. This is why we test these things. I bet when we play, it's gonna be like super, super, super jittery. I think I know exactly what the problem is, but ain't gonna worry about that until I'm done doing this. Like, are you talking about the game? Cyberpunk? I played it. I beat it. It was pretty cool. At least on PC it was. I should, Aiden. I probably will do that. Yeah, Chris, I played it. I beat it, actually. I really liked it. It was solid. I just beat it, got a couple of different endings, and then put it down. That was really it. Because it was one of those things where I was like, man, I felt like I did everything I needed to do in it, you know? But it was cool. I know it's gotten a lot of problems. Or it's gotten a lot of flack for a lot of the problems. Understandably so, though. I mean, it's buggy. Buggy as all get out. Trying to figure out what I should do first. I think I'm gonna try Clash. Let's see how laggy this gets. Ooh, frames. It's weird though, like Ezra, I've never seen this problem before. But I also tried the like going through my GPU, so I may have something to do with it too. Skipped frames over 25% in the last 2 minutes. Dude, I used to never skip frames before. This is some poo-boo. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and we'll see how this goes. It's probably gonna be all kinds of laggy because it seems like anytime the game loads. Yeah, I probably just need to drop it more. Dude, honestly, I was pretty sure. Yeah, I have the bitrate at 2500. Like that's usually pretty low. But yeah, I know Streamlabs is like a hot mess, so I'll just need to tinker around with it some more. But let's see how bad it's gonna be while I'm actually playing. Watch it just be like atrocious. I just love looking over and it's like a flip book. So yeah, the cool thing is you get to choose like all these different kind of abilities. So it's like they're all like kind of I'm brain farting, but it's like different kind of attacks. It's almost like Avatar. Like you can control, you know, like ice and fire, lightning, stone, wind, and just poison essentially. But it's really cool because you can like once you have one gauntlet that controls this is what you control off the bat, and then once you're playing you can find other gauntlets in the area. I don't even want to call it an arena because it's a big open world. And then of course it's kind of like, you know, like other battle royales where there's different levels of weapons that are dropped, except they're gauntlets that specifically result to this. So it's like it's a lot more straightforward and like not so crazy. I'm so irritated about the frame thing. It's like so bad. Let me see if I can figure something out real quick. Man, I bet that's exactly what it is. Here, I'm gonna go down real quick and then I'm gonna come right back up. because I'm gonna see if this fixes it. So I'll be right back. Okay, I made some adjustments. So, what up, B? How you doing, man? I made some adjustments, so hopefully this will work, because I think that's exactly what the issue was. But if it still lags, let's see. Is it lagging? Ooh, it's not lagging anymore. That's exactly what it was. I should have trusted my gut. Well, B will be back. Thanks, Aiden. But yeah, anywho, what I was saying is, like, you get to choose which ones you want, and while you're playing, you can, like, find other gauntlets in the area, and you can, you know, upgrade them and such, as long, depending on how long you've lasted in the match. So it's pretty crazy. But I'll just hop right in. It's really straightforward. I think that's the part that I really like about it too. I'm gonna start with this. You actually have these talents too that you can actually change as you rank up. You like unlock new abilities. They all, you know, have different numbers, and the numbers have to stay within the amount of talent points you have. So I don't really play with these too much, as I'm still kind of like learning the game. But I've been pretty happy with this kind of rollout. So I'm just gonna do this. We'll see how this goes. Nah, I didn't change the bitrate at all, dude. It was the encoder. Because I played with the encoder, and I've never done that before. And that was the thing that was like what's going on with this? Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like you can jump into hold. You see a little stamina bar kind of come back. Ooh, the game is stuttering. Nah, the game's not stuttering too bad. I'm definitely gonna have to tinker with some things. Yeah, the graphics look very much like Zelda. Game's running like 60 frames on my computer, and then here it's all like, there's no game audio? Oh, it's probably really low. I usually like blast my sounds, so you can probably hear it now. I have to like turn it up quite a bit, actually. Oops, as I'm running into the staircase. So right now we're waiting for players. Yeah, like there's the basic BR mode, and then there's this mode called Clash, where it just puts two teams against each other, and it's basically who gets the most kills. So it's pretty sweet. It's so cool, like loud. So that's why I turned it down. You may have to crank it up. It should be there. Especially with like the music playing. Let me just cut off the music. Let me do that real quick. Because when I cut off the music, you'll probably be able to hear it better. Let me know if y'all hear it now. Yes. Is it too loud, or is it okay? God, dude, it's so loud. Okay, good. It's like loud in my headphones, but I can turn it down. I'll just turn it down on my headphones. I'm waiting forever. But yeah, you can do like these super abilities with every gauntlet that you have. It's pretty cool. It reminds me of like an over-the-top like Dragon Ball Z kind of game. It's pretty sick. But I mean, there's a lot of like battle royale like similarities, of course, but nothing too crazy. So it still kind of feels pretty unique. So I think that's why I'm digging it quite a bit. Chris, you're already back, right? You've been back. trying to make myself barf. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, now I'm actually going to try to play and hopefully not do too bad. I've actually been doing okay in this, but I'm also like not the best like battle royale player. It's just not my thing. So, we'll see how it goes. I hear somebody. Oop. It's just my buddy. It scared the crap out of me. Almost forgot which mode we were doing. Oh, nice. How was it over there, dude? I'm sure you had a good time. Around this period, I just go around looting with the folks on my team. So we gotta move away from the storm, which we still got a ways to go. Glad you went, man. Cool. How was it? How was it? What do you mean, like, interesting? Thanks, Aiden. I may talk to you about that. I was never really too big into Fortnite, but, like, I know a lot of people that work on it and friends of mine that play it, so. This dude's just skating. I keep forgetting you can do that. You can actually skate on the ice. It's sick. Okay, now I need to figure out where the baddies are. Just continue to get loot along the way. Fun isn't the right word. Well, I'm still glad that you did it. As long as it was enjoyable, I guess. Good, man, good. Try to get all this good stuff. I'll get the toxic gauntlet. Toxic stuff's really cool. Thanks, Aiden. I appreciate that. Do I want this? Nah, let's stick with that. I should probably not go that direction. Yeah, I can imagine it was a little frustrating. It's like the first time y'all have really done that, right? So it's gonna be a lot of learning there about each other. Good, man. That's usually one of the hardest things, I would imagine. Just trying to get all that together. Figure that stuff out. Because, you know, especially, like, you know, not everyone can work well together. So that's when it can become a pain, for sure. Oh, okay, there's a guy over there. What's up, buddy? Turn invisible. Where'd you go? The boy was just scouting. Took off. Frozen. I like how we're just hunting this guy now. Oh. I'm still trying to figure out exactly which gauntlet does what. Like, I mean, I've kind of got the idea of it, but the frost gauntlet really kind of acts like a sniper rifle. So, it's pretty cool. I'm just not the biggest sniping fan. Just depends. Especially on the game. Well, I see him. There we go. Dude, get wrecked. Oh, no, there he is. Oh my god, that guy's getting wrecked. Okay, so we destroyed that guy. I'm gonna take his stuff. If there's anything good. Give me that scroll. Epic flight. Man, epic flight. I'll take that. I'm gonna fly. Probably just be a floating thing. But yeah, the game gets pretty chaotic, and that's another thing where I'm like, yo, this is gonna be fun. And what I've played so far has been pretty cool, but like I said, I'm still learning kind of the basics. It gets really chaotic though, all about it. Dude, I'd be down to stream Dead by Daylight. I think it'd be a lot of fun to play with friends. It's just, anytime I've played by myself, I haven't been the biggest on it, but it's because I'm playing with strangers that are like, you know, friggin' super good at the game. Oop. I haven't even used it. Whoa, okay. Yeah. Whoa, okay. Yeah, you can definitely fly for a bit. I've never used this talent before. That's actually really cool. Oh. I didn't realize I killed 2 people. It's like, alright. Yeah, I see what you mean, man. I really enjoyed playing as a killer when I played it. But yeah, it's just like there are people that are too good at the game. And it's just like, I just feel like you'd have a lot more fun playing with friends. And I feel like half the time I'm like, I want to play with people, but everyone's schedule is usually like all over the place. But I need to reach out to you because you can be my Dead by Daylight boy. Oh my god. No, no, no. Oh, I killed him. How have I killed 5 people? Oh god. I have armor. I don't have health. I'm surprised that, like, for the most part, the stream came out okay. I didn't really have to tinker with too much, but obviously I have to mess with, like, stuff on the game end. It's not too bad, though. Probably just my output. I need to lower it. Oh, God. Man, this talent's cool. I don't think there's health potions in this, because when you die in this mode, you actually respawn immediately. So, yeah, dude, the frame drop's bad. Don't be shocked. It's like 60 FPS, but I need to play with my settings on Streamlabs. Lag City. I'll get to there, I'll fix it. Just head on. Dude, it's pretty much what it feels like. I haven't even touched Genshin Impact, but that's totally what it feels like. I don't want to touch Genshin Impact. I've heard amazing, horrible things about it. Also heard it's such a money sink. I'm gonna take my chances and try to get this stuff over here. Just hang out. My butt is muddy. It's possible. The cleanest, right? I try. I try. Man, I really like this floating stuff. I'm gonna keep that. It's so funny, man. Like, First it was the camera skipping frames. And oh, thanks for following. I was missing frames in the camera. Fix that. Now I'm missing frames in the game. Well, that was the thing, is I didn't stream for a long time. Like, I actually tried streaming like regularly for a little bit, and then I stopped. And I've been wanting to do it again. It's just trying to figure out the time that's best, because I would like to do something that's like, you know, somewhat consistent, you know. But I'm still trying to figure out what that is. And this year, with it being kind of a mess, I was like, you know what? It's a good opportunity to kind of figure out when the best time that would be, you know. This is like the most kills I've had in this mode, and I don't understand how that happened. Y'all gave me good luck. And my, you know, missing frames apparently gave me good luck. Oh, that dude just got wrecked. Oh, hello. This dude was right next to me. Come here. Fly out here. I love how this feels, because it totally feels like Dragon Ball Z. Just tailing him. You can tell when I look at the chat because, like, I'm running into walls. Dude, I don't understand how anyone can play this with a controller, honestly. I mean, more power to people, though. People can work some magic with a controller. I've learned that over the years. But, like, yeah, this is a lot going on here. I just love how chaotic it is. Like, it's insane. Come on, man. Come on, man. Where you go? I see you. That wasn't my kill. I was on them, though. But our team won, so that's pretty cool. Top 3. Alright. Top 3 on my team, at least. Hey. Cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to play around with the settings just to make sure I don't drop frames. So it's not my bitrate, but I'll figure it out. Could be worse. At least it's not a flip book. Guess I'll just keep going, man. Let's try the Battle Royale mode.
Fresh victims for the ever-growing army of the undead.
Thank you. Thank you, a guy called Cat. Appreciate it. Guess I'm gonna roll with this again. Not entirely sure if I want to mix it up. Yeah, I'll roll with Tempest. I'll remove this. We'll see how this goes. I mean, I've caught on pretty quickly to this, so that's another thing. It's pretty cool. And it feels different enough to keep my interest, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know if this is something that's going to hold on to me for a long time or what, but at least the frame loss isn't that bad right now. I'll fix it later. It is a test stream after all. It's just so weird looking and seeing that like the camera is like so smooth, but then the game is all jittery. Throw me off, man. Corner of my eyes all jacked up. Let's go. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Can I even duck in this? Oh, I can duck. Ow. What's up, buddy? I cast too. Bye, Aiden. Take care. Hey, you better not have COVID. I could go get the microwave, but I don't want to. Yeah, good luck, Aiden. I know you're good. Knock it out. Come on, game. Start already. Yeah, I was gonna say though, if y'all are into battle royales, or even if you're not, I'd highly recommend giving this a shot. I think it's on all platforms right now, like on PC at least, and PlayStation and Xbox, PlayStation 5, and Series X. I'm not sure, but it's cool and it's free. Worth it. Aiden the goat. Dude, there should be, right? I can probably just get a like wireless camera, point it over her bed. Excuse me. Yeah, I should do that. Just make a corgi cam. Actually, maybe make another camera feed that just stays up the entire time, and it's just a little bit smaller, and it's just her. God, man, it's taking forever. Playing the waiting game. Dude, I told him I would totally play with y'all because like I don't mind Dead by Daylight. I think it's alright, but like it's just I don't find it a lot of fun playing by myself. You know, or randos. Nothing wrong with randos, but I feel like it's just a lot more fun when you're playing with your buddies. Dude, the killer's so much fun. Like, why would you want to play as the survivors in that game? I think that's my biggest problem with it, is the fact that, like, yeah, it's cool you can play as survivors, but, oh god, Thor, why? Why, Thor? I knew it was gonna happen. Dude, I haven't even gotten, like, my bit code right, because like it's all laggy in the game, but whatever. Hi everybody, appreciate it. Thor, thanks for the raid, it's amazing. Everyone just forgive the stuttery game. Appreciate it. Which one? Bye teacher, thanks a lot. Dude, the whole like, oh, but now it looks ugly line was the thing that I couldn't even get out because I kept laughing like every time. It was good stuff, but it was also just like, this is ridiculous. I can't believe I'm doing this. But yeah, thanks Thor. You didn't have to do that, man. It's crazy. Hi everybody. But yeah, no, I was gonna say, like, it's really cool that you can play as, you know, the killers and the survivors, but god, the killers are just so much more fun to play as. It's probably just big code stuff, dude, because I haven't really played around with too much. Honestly, just hopped back into it pretty quickly. First it was my camera, fixed my camera, and bit code, bit rate is what I mean. My bit rate's 2500 though, it's pretty standard, so it should be fine, but I just have to tinker. But it's funny because the game will be all smooth and then it's all flip booky, but
Fresh
we'll figure it
victims
out.
for the ever-growing
Yo,
army
what's up,
of the
Foxmas?
undead.
I will, dude. I appreciate it. I may just poke you, but if I can't figure it out, but I think I know what it is. I was able to figure out the camera pretty quickly because I just chose the wrong setting. Thanks, Tim. I appreciate that. Dude, pretty much. I love you too, Thor. Take it easy, bro. Also, hello, Tim. Where should I go?
Fresh victims for the ever-growing army of the undead.
Where should I go? So, I used to stream like on and off periodically, but I really wanted to find like a consistent schedule. And it's kind of hard to work around like a full-time job. So I'm still trying to figure that out, but it's something that I want to get into. Even if it's like an hour or two a day, you know, or every other day or something, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm gonna make it work. Should be fun. Yeah, before when I streamed, I had no problem. This is the first time I've seen any kind of issue. And you know, I start with like the standard bit rate and all that stuff, so it's probably the most simplistic thing. I just need to get it. Oh my god, they're coming. I see you. Oh my god, I'm gonna get wrecked. This is me trying to get used to like talking and playing at the same time. I don't have enough. Get away. Oh, you're gonna kill me. You're gonna kill me. Whatever. It's all good. Yeah, twice a week is probably gonna be pretty standard, honestly. I know, so like I usually work out Monday through Friday, and I take Wednesday off. So maybe on Wednesday, I mean that's like Wednesday would be a streaming day. So we'll see how that goes. I should report this dude. Screw you, ho, for being better than me. Dude, I'm not a big deal at all. This was a buddy of mine Thor's doing. It's bots, yes. I had a feeling Thor was gonna raid me because that's normally what he's done in the past. The last time he raided me, I was streaming Devil May Cry and my monitor went out, so it was perfect. It's like he catches me at the worst times every time. It's absolutely perfect. Oh, dude, I've never played Tabletop Simulator. That stuff always looked really cool, though. Just because, like, you know, you can mess with all kinds of different games through it. I'd be down to give that a shot sometime. Beep boop bot. Yeah, let's try that again, because that was a bad run. Let's do that. I miss you too, Tim. You too, man. It's, yeah, just living, doing things. I know we're all kind of like in the same place, so I'm just happy to be alive and healthy, you know? So, oh, thanks for hosting, Foxmas. God, man, I need to mess with my like box sizes and everything too. It's all jacked up. But yeah, it's just been a hell of a year, dude. What a mess. Yeah, I miss you too, Turtles, dude. It's like the last time we saw you was what, at that show? God, that's forever ago. Wasn't that the last time we saw you was like the show when we went to that like Counterparts, right? And then we went to that taqueria like afterwards. I'm using Streamlabs, Tim, and I've never had problems with it. It's just I'm sure it's probably like a box I need to uncheck or the most minor thing, because before I never had an issue. So it's subtle. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna roll with it for the time being, and then I'm gonna get to it. Oh yeah, it was I think it was a Scout Bar show. You're right. You're right. I think it was that. Oh, we're just chilling, so I can just hang out. Not have to worry about juggling two things at once. I should probably go back to using OBS though, but I know Streamlabs is just easy because it kind of lumps everything together. I'm a big fan of it just being all in one place. Like how Thor just came and dropped a load of people and then just deuced. Standard. Just kidding, I know he had to go work out. He had to go get them gains. Yeah, Ezra, I believe it. When I used OBS in the beginning, I was just completely confused because going from that to Streamlabs, I was like, yo, this is a huge jump. Like, this is not a small thing. Leg day. That boy skips leg day always. That boy potato stick leg. I know he puts work into his legs, poor guy. His body's like, nah, man. Let's just put your muscle everywhere else. But I know that, like, his chat would always give him the biggest troubles about his legs. Candied yams, it's true. Oh, I'll never forget that. Oh, Shane's amazing. That's true. That's a good point, Tim. I used to always call him my upside down triangle. Pretty this game is. I know it's stuttery right now for y'all, but the game's really pretty. Look at that. Johnny Bravo. That's accurate too. And yeah, he is a funnel. Funnel's accurate too. God, man, all these accurate descriptions. Poor Forrest. Upside down Coke bottle. I feel like these beginning of the match things are just such a tease because none of this stuff matters anyway. So I'm like, man, what's the point? It ain't real anyway. I feel like this is the one thing that could look a lot better. I'm sure they'll probably improve it. It just looks so out of place compared to like the rest of the art in the game to me. Dude, Tim, play it. Play it. I think it's really cool. Yeah, dude, Hades is amazing. Like, Hades was and is legit like one of my favorite games this year. Big fan of Hades. Hades is really good, dude. One of my old coworkers, Sean, was all about the game when it was in early access. And I was like, man, I'm going to hold out. I'm not going to play it immediately because I want it to come out first. But he swore that... and I heard from other people too that even in early access, like Hades was amazing. Like it was really, really good. Which I believe it. The full game is just stupid good. It's just crazy to think that... I mean, a lot of really good games came out this year, but it was just crazy to think that a game like Hades would be a game that would be up there for me. Just because, you know, I would expect like more bombastic AAA games coming out, but it, I don't know, man, it really got to me, and that was all I played for a hot minute. Ooh. Yeah, man, Control's cool, dude. Control is... Oh, God. This is too early. It's too early for this. I hear you. That's the other thing about this game that they need to work on are the footsteps. The footsteps are so loud. I see you. Oh, I have a feeling this isn't going to go well. Now you started it. You can't leave now. One of us is going to die. Where are you? Man, whatever. I'll leave. Later, Foxmas. Appreciate it. Take care. But yeah, no. I was gonna say Control is solid as well. I didn't finish it, but it's a good game for sure. Uh, I just kind of threw it in my backlog and played a few other things, but I'll probably go back to it for sure. Yeah, no, Cyberpunk was actually really cool, man. I enjoyed it. I mean, on my PC it ran fine. I, didn't really get to enjoy any of the. I mean, I did enjoy some of the RTX stuff. I kind of had to mess with my card a little bit, but I was able to actually like play through the campaign, and it was fun. I beat it a couple times, got a couple of different endings, and then oops, that is not the right button. And then I just uninstalled it just because I felt like I gave it everything, and it gave what it could in return for me. That makes sense. So I figured that I'll probably like give it a shot later on, like whenever there's more fixes, more content, like the DLC and stuff coming. I have a 2080, and it actually ran really well on the 2080, but I just didn't crank the RTX like all the way. I just have to tone down a couple of things, but it was fine. It wasn't too bad. Ooh, give it to me. Nice, dude. Yeah, I had a 1080 for a while. I actually got it from Joe back at 6 foot. I ended up selling it, and I bought the 2080 used from. I bought it on eBay, which normally is a big old risky factor, but it was like a reliable source and had a warranty and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. And it was like 225. So I was like, yeah, I'll do that. And that was like before I sold my 2080 or 1080, excuse me. So I sold my 1080 and I ended up just like not paying that much at all. I was sitting here chit-chatting, almost got wrecked. God, man, I really wish I had a talent right now. I don't. This sucks. I'm probably gonna get wrecked. That's fine, because I'm talking to y'all. It's good practice for me anyway. Oh my god. He can fly and I can't do anything. Other than, okay. He just left. Oh, that's because it's coming in. Well, zone's closing. It's gonna be alright. I will survive. When you're outside the zone, you don't actually lose too much health, so I think I'll be okay. 2070 is pretty good, man. You usually can't go wrong with that. I mean, dude, even with my 1080, I was like able to play quite a bit. Oh, this dude was waiting for me. He's probably gonna wreck my ass. Yep. He was waiting for me. Horrible. Zing, Tim. Zing. Apex is pretty cool. I don't know, man. Like, Battle Royales usually for me just they don't do it. I don't know what it is about them. I just can't get into them for some reason. I think it's because a lot of them are so similar. Because I mean, I've always been a fan of first-person shooters, and everything about the games kind of sound like something that I really should enjoy, but I just don't. Excuse me. It's a really weird thing for me, because it's like, yeah, you just a bunch of people in one map shoot each other, last one wins. Sounds great, but I don't know. I just couldn't get into them. I know the ones that were more like slow paced, like when everybody was into PUBG and stuff, I couldn't do it just because it felt more like a simulator, and I just couldn't get into that just because I wanted something more arcadey. So Apex was definitely something that scratched that itch for a bit. Like, I enjoyed it, but I just put it down and didn't pick it back up. I just feel like, I don't know, like if you have a group to roll with battle royales, you'll get some time in. Dude, yeah, man, when DayZ first came out, dude, I swear to God, like, I had an old neighbor that ended up befriending. Cool dude. He was all about it, and he was like, dude, you need to play DayZ. And this was like back right when it started like slowly peaking, like where you had to buy Arma. Where you had to like buy Arma and like you know, download the mod. It was before it was ever separate. And dude, I just couldn't do it. I played it by myself and it was just like, oh my god. It was just rough. And I didn't get a chance to play with them. I'm sure that would have made the experience a lot better. But trying to play that was not fun for me. I remember like, because the map is so large, dude. I don't even remember if it was a full game or what when I played. Like the second match I ever played was like, God, man. I felt like I ran forever. I got Garbo loot, and it was like like I could never find a gun. I played maybe like 3 or 4 times. I couldn't find a gun. I think by the time I did find a gun, that was it. Like I got taken out, and then I'd been running for what felt like forever, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm done. This ain't for me. I'm good. And then yeah, I just kind of went from there. And it's crazy seeing Fortnite blow up. Like, God, man, if you would have told me that would have happened a while back, dude, I never would have imagined that Fortnite would be what it is right now. Especially when so many people are like really wanting the whole save the world thing to still exist. And it just ain't. I should change these up. I got something new. It's thirsty. Let's see how that goes. Dude, because it sounded like the dumbest thing, right? It was just such a cash in, but good God, they're killing it. I just feel I feel bad for everyone on that team because it's like I don't know if they're ever gonna work on anything else. But hey, at least they've got jobs, right? That's the most important thing. You're still in the industry. You're working for a successful game. But your life is Fortnite now. God, I've lost so many frames. Yeah, I would imagine it did. Like, honestly, I would not be surprised. Because I know, you know, I wanted there to... I keep forgetting I'm waiting. There's no point in even doing anything. I was really wanting that new Unreal Tournament, dude. I was so upset that they just kind of dropped the ball on that. Not even dropped the ball, but they swept it under the rug because Fortnite took, you know, was more important. So, I understand, but it was like that salty part of me was like, damn it. Damn it. I want Unreal Tournament. I don't want Fortnite. But I know like everyone was absorbed into Fortnite. Yeah, exactly. I had another buddy of mine that was working at Epic, and that was exactly what he was telling me. He was like, dude, everyone is Fortnite now. Because when he was still working there was when they still had that I can't even remember the name of it, but that like MOBA game that everybody was like all into. So he was there a while ago. He was actually there when you started there, Tim, and then I think he left shortly after, and he's at id now. But yeah, like Mikey Davila, I believe that's his last name is Davila. I believe he worked on like the art team. I'm not entirely sure, like 3D modeling. But yeah, like it's just crazy. Like I would have loved to have had a new Unreal Tournament, but I get what they're doing, and I understand why they're doing it. Just because that money, man. If you have that money and that success, can't knock them for it. I believe it, man. It teased me seeing how they added like Unreal Tournament weapons in Warframe recently. I was like, man, what a tease. Man, I don't even know where to go. I still don't even know much about this map. I'm still trying to figure out like the best places to go and whatnot. Paragon, that's the name of the game. I couldn't remember it. I told you, like, when I would drive home from work, when I was still at 6 foot, there was like a car that I would drive by that had a Paragon sticker. It was the craziest thing in the world to me, because like no one really talked about Paragon. The people that did said some very high things about it, but yeah, man, I'm just gonna drop my output once I'm done streaming. I bet you that's just gonna fix everything. Not really. Because like right now I'm working with old buddies of mine that I used to work with at Pi Studios. And, you know, we're working on games, but like kind of indie stuff. So it's all good. I mean, I'm happy with this. The thing I will miss the most though is gonna be working shows. Like I know they would still go to PAX periodically. So at least South. So there's a possibility that I could end up at, oh, I can't even go that way. I'm fired. I could end up at PAX South, but yeah, the conventions, man, I miss the conventions in general. And yeah, like, you know, in my off time, like I go to concerts, I go to shows, and I can't go to those right now. So it's kind of sad because it's like shows are ruined, conventions are ruined, so there's not a whole lot going on there, and it's kind of bummy. Yeah, Chris, concerts. I love concerts. You know how those are. Just kidding, man. When the last time we went to one was almost a year ago. Almost a year ago. It was like, what, like 9 months? 10? It's awful. Yeah, Acacia Strain. That was March, wasn't it? I think. March. Yeah, man, that's the thing that's crazy is knowing that, like, God, stuttering's so bad. Y'all are so sweet to be putting up with this. Just the fact that, like, how much COVID's just changed everything. Dude, it's made me, like, my social skills have just gone, like, down the drain, I feel like. I feel like when I, like, start, like, interacting with people, I feel like I have to, like, relearn. It's crazy. Yeah, March 21st sounds right. Do I want that? No, I want this. Tight, man. That feels good. Appreciate that, King. I'm like, because I keep glancing over at it. I'm like, you know what? It looks okay. And then it starts stuttering. I'm like, ah, shit, that looks really bad. Oh, it was March 9th? Damn, dude. God, that was a while ago. It's crazy, man. God, man, I keep forgetting you can freeze the ground. I should just Iceman this shit. There we go. Aww. Boo. Thanks, Tim. I appreciate that. Yeah, King, this game's free, dude. I think it's available on the Epic Game Launcher. It's also available on Steam. I think it's actually available on PS5 and Xbox Series X as well. Could be Xbox One and PS4 as well, but I may be wrong. But I think it's available on all platforms, and it's cross-platform, I believe. Could be wrong, but it's pretty sweet, man. I'd highly recommend checking it out. Dude, I believe it. Turtle, like the restaurant stuff is too flaky, man. It's too flaky. Got that shit, dude. It's good. It's tight. Good game. Like I said, if you're into battle royales, you'll be a big fan. Even if you're not into battle royales, I'd still give it a shot because, like I said, I'm not the biggest battle royale, fan, but I'm into it. But yeah, man, the restaurant thing, dude. God. Like, anytime Lydia and I go out to get food, we'll usually get delivery, but we started eating at restaurants if they're, like, empty, or if they're, like, extremely cautious. But if we were, like, gonna pull up to a restaurant and it looks like it's overflowing with bodies and we're like, nah, fuck that. And just leave. but that's about the only action we have. We'll go to like the grocery store periodically. My voice just cracked tight. We'll go to the grocery store periodically. Stuff like that. But man, like my sister, she got COVID. She's I think she's doing better now, but like it's crazy because my sister takes like crazy precautions. Like she's so safe, and she still got it. Like I said, I think she's past it now, but it's just like it's crazy. Like knowing that even if you're trying your best to like be safe, you could still get it. Like it's wild. I was going right towards that, buddy. I don't want to take your stuff though. Tried to take my stuff, didn't you? I could tell. Oof. Well, be careful with that, Tim. I'm sure you'll be good, man. Just, you know, wear that mask, keep your distance. Dude, yeah, no, another buddy of mine, his, I think his mom and his dad got it. And he talked about how his dad was still struggling to get, like, taste back. I was like, damn, that's crazy, dude. I can't imagine, like, losing your taste. Ugh. Like, God, man, can you imagine, like, just not being able to smell or taste anything? That's, like, some of the most precious things in life. Like, God. Where y'all at? I see all the commotion, but I don't see anybody. Visible. I see you. Oh, God. Good God. I didn't even get a chance to really chunk anything. I got clapped. I love when you fall because you have to try to see like where all the commotion is. That's where everybody's at. Dude, that, yeah, exactly. Screw that, dude. Y'all did the right thing. That's the thing that's crazy is like, more power to people, like, whatever, man. If that's, I really would just prefer everyone wear a mask or just don't go out at all, you know, just for the safety of others. Because, you know, don't be selfish, don't be ridiculous. But, the fact that there are people that want to go out there and just play that gamble, I mean, more power to them, I guess, but not everybody wants to live like that. Not everyone wants to do that. Dude, just see, I just nailed that guy. Just like, flop. Oh my god, there's too much going on. Dude, I've got like gangbanged. It's like so many people. Yeah, you do, Lydia. Yeah, you do. That's when it's okay. Your son said that? Man. Oof. That shit hurts. When you see kids saying things that like make more sense than, you know, some sense that adults have. It's wild. Ah, God, I pressed the wrong button. I'm tired of not having good things, man. I will have you now. Where'd you go? I see you. You're trying to heal up. Everybody's got cool talents, and I don't have shit. Come here. I'm aiming your direction. I really need to go get some talents. I don't want that one, though. This talent's alright. Kinda sucks. Sucks. Shit. Come on, bro. Ah! Yo, I thought that person was really low on health. Okay. This is like cat and mouse. Oh god. Yeah, man, if maybe if I can do this more consistent timing. That didn't make sense, but you got what I meant. I'll have a sub button soon.
Victims for
We'll
the
see.
ever-growing army.
Oh, thanks, King. I appreciate it, bud. Oh god. Fuck. Okay, yeah, and then hopefully next time I stream, which may be tomorrow, it won't be stuttering at all. So I'll get to the bottom of that. Because my PC is technically better than it was last time I streamed, and I have a better connection now. So this should not be happening. But you know, new settings, new hardware, all that jazz. I'll do that if I get to a point where I can actually have something consistent. You take care too, Tim. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm gonna keep being me. You do the same. But yeah, I'll join that community contributor program if it gets to that point. See. Thanks, man. I'll let you know when I stream. It's just the way I am. Like, I would love to have something that's, you know, consistent. I don't want to just like kind of throw it out there whenever I can. At least if I'm trying to like do affiliate stuff, you know. So, aw, thanks, Chris. I also think it's hilarious that people have been hosting me and like my input is like missing frames left and right. Looking like I'm playing on a laptop or something.
Fresh victims for the ever-growing army of the undead.
Thanks, D-Bog. Appreciate it. Y'all can watch me do this flip book battle. I'm kidding, I know it's not that bad. Oh god. This is not good. I'm still getting used to talking and playing. Yeah, no kidding, Tim. I would just like to think that next year is going to be better. You know? We'll see how that goes. I'd like to think that's how it's going to go, but we'll see. I'm still trying to figure out which gauntlet is my favorite, too. I feel like I'm a big fan of Toxic, but Jesus Christ. Anyway, bro. I have a chance against you. I have a chance. I have a chance. I have a chance. I'm gonna die. Oh! That's right. There we go. If I peeked, sorry. World of Warships. It has to be, dude. It has to be. It has to be better. There's no way it could get worse, right? I'm not even gonna think about that. Yo, are they adding Candyman? Is that like for real? That's legit? I finally got a kill this game. That first game I did really well though, man. That was crazy. I'm not a big fan of this talent. This kind of sucks. What's up, buddy? Okay. I'll leave you alone. Oh my god. That's the thing I love about this mode because it's, you know, it's 9v9. And it's just complete chaos. But at the same time, I'm like, you can't breathe. It reminds me of kind of an arena shooter. I think that's why I'm like into it. And I don't know, man. I can see myself coming back to this pretty frequently. Tony Todd's gonna do the voice and everything? Dude, that's awesome. That's so good. I'm actually, oh my god. Eat my whirlwind, hoe. Where'd you go? I don't know where they went. I got you. That's crazy, man. I was gonna say too, like, I'm really excited about, I don't know if you guys ever played the Friday the 13th game. It was kind of janky, but like the game was actually a lot of fun, dude. It had its moments. Where'd that dude go? That dude just like disappeared. He had like no health. The Friday the 13th game was awesome, and I'm like a huge Friday the 13th game, just fan in general. So it was one of those things where I was gonna like the game no matter what. But the game was pretty fun. I actually liked it more than I liked Dead by Daylight, but excuse me, it didn't go that far. I ended up dying. It's actually still alive right now, but they don't have their whatchamacallit, their public servers anymore, so it's peer-to-peer. So it still works though. I mean, if you haven't played it and you like the whole asymmetrical multiplayer thing, I recommend it. It's cool. But they're working on a new game. They haven't said what it is yet, but it's gonna be another horror game, so I'm excited about that. Everyone thinks it's gonna be Texas Chainsaw Massacre because they're making a new movie. Could be Halloween. I just like the whole asymmetrical horror thing. Well, multiplayer and horror too. So I'm all for that. So I'm like, give me more of that. That's crazy though, man. Candyman, dude. Dead by Daylight's killing it with the like the IPs and the mascots and stuff. Like that stuff's crazy. Like straight up killing it. I'm probably just gonna stop playing this for now, and I'm just gonna hang out and talk, because why not? You know? Especially since the game's getting kind of janky. And I'm probably gonna log here in a little bit, but I'll put some music back on, just chat with you guys. But yeah, like hearing Tony Todd, man. Tony Todd's been popping up a lot too. I've been seeing him like pop up periodically, doing roles and different things. Dude, Pinhead in the game would be sick too, but like, wouldn't Pinhead be OP? Like, I feel like Pinhead would be so OP. Like, there's no way he could work without being OP, right? Is Freddy OP? Dude, there's so many of the killers I haven't even played with. Because, like I said, I bought the game when it came out, and like, I got a lot of the DLC because I want to support it. Like, I'm all for that. And it's a good game. It's just one of those things where it's like, I don't know. Like I said, the survivor and killer experience for me is like so different. Like, the killer is so much more fun to play than the survivor. Whereas like a game like, not to keep throwing it out there, but like Friday the 13th had a good middle ground for the survivors and Jason. Like, it was still really fun. But I feel like if Dead by Daylight's survivor game was a little bit different, like, I'd be more into it. Teleport across the map. What? Dude, he can fake? That's messed up. Oh, that's messed up. As I hit my mic. Bah! Probably gonna change this for a minute. Listing. Since we're not playing Spellbreak anymore, I don't want to look like a liar. Sick. Did it. Pro streamer. Dude, I haven't even seen like his moveset at all. I should look into that. Just because I don't know, no, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just play as him. And just like give it a shot. Like I just got a package delivered. Let's find out. Nah, that's my neighbors. Dude, our neighbors slam car doors and they like shake our house. And the little dog doesn't like it. She's like, mm-mm. Mm-mm. So then what's your favorite killer then? I'm curious. Like, if you could choose one, or even top two killers, who would they be? I'm curious. Because the ones I played, I mean, I played Pyramid Head, obviously. That was, I think, the last time I played Dead by Daylight. Like, I installed content just so I could... Like, I reinstalled it just so I could play Pyramid Head. Because I'm a big Silent Hill fan, man. You know? 2 is one of my favorite games. Gotta give it a shot. I wonder if that mic picked that up, man. This mic picks up everything. Them neck cracks. Pig from Saw and Leatherface. Really? Interesting. Interesting. Show me that vagina. Them bobs. Good lord. We should just listen to that song on loop while we chill. Why not? What was it? Shut up, bitch lasagna? Show me that vagina. Shut up, bitch lasagna. Really though, like, man, I'm still thinking about Pig, because like Leatherface I get, but Pig? For real? Trapper's tight, dude. I figured Trapper was like one of the characters that like a lot of people loved, because I've noticed recently that they have like a ton of Trapper merch. You know? So like I've noticed like the little Nindoroid figures. I'm a big fan of them. They have like one of those of the Trapper dude. So it's pretty crazy. I didn't expect to see like all this merchandise coming out from him. I know they're making like a statue and shit too. I was like, damn, dude. Like, is he like one of the original killers, or like is he fairly new? It felt like he was fairly new because all of a sudden this merchandise just came out of nowhere. So it was just kind of like, okay, that's what I thought. I mean, he looks tight. I like the way he looks. I think my biggest issue with Dead by Daylight was like, aside from like the survivor thing, was just like, I think like the whole hook thing, right? Like, I like the concept of putting characters in a state where they have to be rescued, but like the hook just kind of feels weird. And like how it's like some kind of interdimensional hook thing. It's weird, right? Like, I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's a multiplayer game, but it's like just it looks so out of place. Like how the like weird like bug legs come out and grab them and like pull them into the ether or whatever. It's just kind of weird. Especially when you're playing with like IPs, like characters that you recognize from films and stuff, and then they're doing these bug hook things. But I know like Pyramid Head can do instant kills, right? And I guess trap kills, yeah. Because that was the thing, is I always thought that there was like only the like you could only like knock them down, right? And then put them on the hook, and that was the only means to an end. Like there was no instant death kill or whatever. And I was like, man, that's weak. That's bunk. Like I would love to be in positions where I could just like let him have it. Be like, you can't get away from me. You done. I almost forgot today was Tuesday. Man, this year's almost over. What the fuck? How's this year almost over, dude? You just playing a butt ton of Dead by Daylight too, huh? Mark. Cause like, have you been playing other stuff too? I feel like every time I catch you online, you're playing D by D. What's wrong with Dead by Daylight, Krovek? What's up? Tell us how you feel. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? I'm always real curious to know how people think and or like what they think about it. Just because like, dude, everyone plays it now, and that's awesome. Like, I'm not hating. I think the game does have like, it's cool. It's a cool game. Like I said, I just think it's very one-sided because playing as the killers is so good. Like, why would you even want to play as a survivor? Holy shit. There you go. All right. Oh, that's tight. So what, have y'all just been playing that like a ton for the last 2 or 3 years? I believe it. I believe it. From what I was reading, people were saying it was really tough. It's just crazy, man. Like I never thought that game was gonna get as big as it has, but I'm glad. I'm really glad, especially as someone that's like a big fan of like horror and like asymmetrical multiplayer. I'm really excited because that's bringing more attention to it, you know? Dude, Mark, the Back for Blood alpha was pretty tight. Like it legit pretty much felt like Left 4 Dead 3, so I'm like really excited about that. Yeah, dude, it's gotten huge. I guess because I think recently they did the cross-platform thing. So like all consoles are playing together. So, well, all platforms. So I guess I really kind of like bumped it up quite a bit. It's crazy though, man. Like I never yeah, like I was just gonna say that shit. That's the thing, is like I had no idea that like that was gonna happen. But I mean, shit, good on them, man. What? For real, Mark? That's crazy. Yeah, dude, crossplay is, it's got its pros and its cons, right? I feel like crossplay is good as long as you're not playing with them, right? Yeah, no shit. I believe it. That's the thing that sucks. Like I feel really bad for the people that they're doing you know, they're into cross-platform and stuff and crossplay, and that's fucking cool. Like I'm so glad that that's a thing now. But the fact that like it's like not balanced well with certain games, right? So like, yeah, sometimes the console kids just get whacked. It's just, Right, dude? That was the thing that was crazy. Is like, so like crossplay was something that when they first talked about it, like, God, dude, it feels like it was a decade ago. It wasn't even that long ago. It was like what, like maybe, yeah, like 4, 5, 6 years ago. Like I remember they were saying Friday the 13th was gonna be one of the first games with it, and I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. Um, and I hoped it was gonna become the norm, and here we are. And the reason it's great that it's the norm is that it's opening up, the player flow. So we're getting more traffic there, so you got more people to play. So games that you love are gonna stay alive for like longer periods of time. And that's great, right? Because then you can always like find people to play with. But God, man, in games like that where I'm sorry, dude. Mouse and keyboard is all day. Like for first person shooters, stuff like that. Mouse and keyboard is all damn day. The sensitivity and just the accuracy you get with a mouse is really hard to pull off. That same kind of accuracy with a controller. People get really close though. People have gotten really damn good with a controller. I'm not saying, you know, uh, people with a controller aren't good. That's not the case at all. Yeah, exactly. When I play, there like I have a PlayStation 4 controller and an Xbox controller that that I could use depending on the game I'm playing, right? So I'll usually swap between those because yeah, there's some games where I'm like mouse and keyboard, nope, can't do that. Can't remember the last one I played. Oh, Jedi Fallen Order. I just played Jedi Fallen Order finally. I put it like on the back burner for the longest time and I just beat it. I had a good time with it. Dude, I loved it actually. That was the thing, dude. I used to not like Souls games, right? I used to think that I was just not a big fan of Souls games. They didn't hit me. I was fortunate enough to get um a PS5 for my job, and Amazing Dudes was real sweet of them. And because of that happening, I got Demon Souls. And it was funny because when Demon Souls originally came out, I hated it. My old manager told me to get it. I knew nothing about it. Despised the game. Was not a fan. Uh, I remember thinking it was like super buggy. Yeah, no shit. Should have flipped that hoe. I remember thinking it was like really buggy. There were multiple points where like enemies clipped attacked me through the walls and I died. And I was like, fuck this game. It happened with a dragon and its breath, and I sold the game immediately. Did not give him a chance ever again. So anytime I heard about Souls games or Souls-like games, I was like, no, not for me. I'm not gonna give it a shot. But with Demon Souls on PS5, I gave it a shot and it clicked hard. Like very hard. It was a phenomenal game. Maybe it's just because it's graphically pretty, the engine feels better, I don't know. But it clicked. And I was like, you know what? I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Let's try Jedi Fallen Order, because the only reason I was being put off of that was people were calling it like a Souls game. Like it was kind of like a Souls game. So then I was like, yeah, let's try it. And then I loved it. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Yeah, I was in there. I was watching Joe play it a lot, dude. Just because I was like eating it up. I was like just fucking just gobbling it all up, dude. The Souls universe is really, really cool. The Demon Souls universe. I know Dark Souls is and stuff too. It's just, man, those games, like, even going to them now, like, they feel pretty dated. So it's like one of those things where it's like, it feels super dated. Super dated. So, like, I mean, there's mods and stuff to make it look a little bit better and feel a little bit better, but it's really hard to get into. I still want to give Sekiro a shot, but I don't know, man. We'll see. I don't know. I think I'm maybe kind of like Souls games out for a little bit. Kind of over it. But we'll see. Dude, Ghost of Tsushima was so good. Ghost of Tsushima was legit like one of my favorite. It was probably my game of the year. Probably. I was a big fan. Big fan of it. I loved it quite a bit, actually. I think it was, I don't know if I 100% it, but I think I was really close. Really, really close. Only game I've ever done that for, where like I was combing it and trying to get everything done. Game was pretty, man. It there was a lot of times where the game like legit looked like a moving painting, you know, like a painting in motion. It was solid. Just comb the games, dude. Like just get everything. I respect the fuck out of that. I could never do that, dude. Never do that. And it's that's why with Ghost of Tsushima I was like, fuck, man, this is really special because like I could never do that before. And I don't know, the flow of Ghost of Tsushima felt so well done that like it was easy to kind of comb through it and not feel bad. Like you kind of kept your interest, because I tried doing that with Red Dead Redemption with 2, and it almost lost me entirely. Because I was like, and I love Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, but 2's campaign, I was going through it, and then at one point it was just like, yo, this is boring. This isn't going anywhere. And then I pushed through the campaign a little bit more and avoided all the side stuff, and it picked back up. So I was like, all right, cool, we're good. But ugh. I respect the hell out of that. I also respect the hell out of people that go back to play older games like multiple times. I can't do that shit, dude. I wish I could. I don't know. Maybe it's because like my eyes are on the like horizon of like what's to come and what's currently out. So when I'm playing an older game that I know I love and I enjoy, I'm like, man, I could be playing this, you know? Because of wine. I feel that. Oh, that's tight. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. I feel like that's what's cool about streaming is I feel like if you have a community there, I feel like the idea of playing classic games with that community could be really cool. Because there's a lot of games. I mean, there are a lot of youngsters on Twitch, and like a lot of them I think have naturally missed out on a lot of like really cool games. So I think it's a cool experience for them. Oh, dude, OG Battlefront, yeah, solid, dude. Dude, Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast, those games, dude. I'll play those games any day. But that's the thing is like, I guess like if someone told me to play it, I'd be like, all right. But the urge in me, I just don't really have it. Dude, Commando was tight too, yeah. I like remember playing the demos of those games, but I never like actually played them full on, just because like me and RTSs were kind of weird, or RTS like games at the time were kind of weird. But like I remember keeping up with Commando and always like wanting to play more of it, because I remember thinking like the art style was interesting and the characters look cool. I specifically remember the dude that was like on the cover of the box. But I enjoyed what I played. Should have given it a shot. But yeah, man, like there's so many people out there that are just like, I'm just gonna play through X game that I haven't touched in like eons. And I'm like, shit, respect. But like I was watching Avoiding the Puddle play through
Fresh victims for the ever-growing army of the
oh, thanks,
undead.
Corey. I was watching him play through the Metal Gear series. So he like played Solid, and he played 2, and now he's playing 3. And I was just like, damn, dude, like I almost forgot like how good Metal Gear Solid was. Even now, man, that game's friggin' timeless. It's so good. Metal Gear 2 is dumber than I remember. It's ridiculous. And then 3 is about as good as I remember. But yeah, man, it's just crazy seeing all that stuff. God, man, Symphony of the Night, such a good game. Dude, honestly, I never played Fusion Frenzy, and I regret it, because I remember when that game came out, that was like, for the longest time, I remember Xbox fans talking about how that was like one of the best games at the time. Yeah, I remember it was funny because it was one of those things where it came out and no one really talked about it. And then like months later, it was everyone and their mom was talking about it. And I was like, what? Because, you know, like the box art was like nothing exciting, and it didn't look like anything gripping, right? But shit, the whole love was coming for it. Yeah, I mean, when I looked at the box, I thought it was like American Gladiators. So I was like, yo, if you want to give me an American Gladiators game, like I'm all for that shit. Give it to me. Cause yeah, that was on OG Xbox. Cause when I think of OG Xbox, I think of Phantom Dust. Cause that was like Phantom Dust was like the reason why
victims for the ever-growing army of the
oh,
undead.
thanks, Krovic. I appreciate it, man. Phantom Dust was the reason I got an Xbox. And then I was like, yo, I'll buy Halo 2 because Halo 2 dropped at the time. And I wasn't a huge Halo fan, but I gave it a shot. Turtles in Time on stream? That'd be tight. There there was. I never played the ones that were on Genesis and SNES, but I did play the one that was on Nintendo. I specifically remember renting it when I was a kid. Because there was like an old video store I used to rent games from all the time. That shit was tight. Because I remember that theme song, that whole like being on like the title screen. Yeah, I had a GameCube, dude. I didn't really have too many games on it. I think that was around the time where I started kind of like leaning really hard into PC gaming. But I did have a GameCube. I played the shit out of Phantasy Star, dude. Phantasy Star Online, and it was funny because like what my friends at the time and I would do was we would just like play together locally. So it was like that and Smash. So it was like if I wasn't playing Phantasy Star or Smash, then I was playing Resident Evil 4 or the Resident Evil remake. Dude, I remember Billy Hatcher. Never played it, but I specifically see the kid dressed up like a chicken. Totally remember that. Dude, King of the Monsters was a shit too. All fucking day. Dude, Mark, when I went on a cruise when I was a kid with my family, and they had an arcade, and that arcade was like one of my best friends during that cruise, and they had King of the Monsters, and I was like so stoked. Like they had the Neo Geo cabinet. Oh, it was so good, dude. Yeah, Krovic, no one really talks about Billy Hatcher, but like I know about Billy Hatcher. Like I recognize it. I know about it, never played it, but like I said, that character, like in my head. And I remember people saying it was tight. There were so many of those, man. 3 games, really? There were 3 games for him lined up? I didn't know that at all. Chris. Dude, there are times where I want to revisit games just to see if they're even good anymore. Like if they're all right. Got my voice cracked. Yeah, cuz like when I think of the certain games that I have gone back and played, or they're games that I really love. And I play them and I'm like, "Yo, this is fucking hard, but it's really good. It's as good as I remembered, but it's fucking hard." But I need to like jot down the ones that I really love just to see how they are. Yeah, Mario Sunshine. Yeah, that's another Mario game I didn't play. Never played Sunshine. And I remember at the time I worked at Electronics Boutique. And I remember it coming out and I just never gave it a shot. I don't remember why. It's just weird thinking about that, because there's games that I know that like at the time I would have been fucking like super into. But for whatever reason I just didn't. I guess it was probably because there were other games at the time that I was like more interested in. Like I can't help but feel like that's probably what it is. That's tight. Kmart edition of Sunshine? Damn, they had a Kmart exclusive of the hoe. Bought a GameCube for Resident Evil 4. Dude, a lot of people did. I had that sick, the GameStop exclusive that had like a red tin. That shit was badass. Lydia. Yeah, man, Lydia. No, it wasn't Batman Forever. It was Batman and Robin. But we need to watch Batman Forever. Lydia was like, "Yo, let's watch Batman and Robin. That movie's tight." We started watching it because I'd never watched Batman and Robin. And I remember like in middle school when it came out, I was like, "Yo, that movie looks bad." It looks like they tried to turn like Batman into a Power Rangers movie or something. And we watched like maybe like 20 or 30 minutes of it, and she was like, yo, we can turn it off. It was actually more like this. We can turn it off. We don't have to watch this anymore. And I was like, yo, we can just keep going. I don't mind. Like it's like I was the one that was more interested because I was like, yo, let's just keep watching it. Let's keep going. And she was like, nah, I don't want to do that. And I was like, all right, this one? You want this one? But yeah, it was just, he died a little that day. Lydia. I still want to watch it, man. George Clooney nipples in the Batman suit and all. Good God. I remember that being so controversial at the time. They're like, why does Batman have like nipples on his suit? Why is that important? It's like his nipples needed protection and they like fit in it like a glove. Like, what the fuck? Batman Robin in theaters. Shame on you, Mark. Shame on you. That's crazy because I was like in 8th grade, and I just remember being like Batman Returns. Those were so much better than these. Yeah, I remember seeing the coasters. Straying the nipple. I'm sure that's not tight. Just straying the tit. Fuck that. Just stray blow to the nip. The worst pain. Those are the best times, dude. Those are the best times. So you at least got some of the good stuff. Free the nipple. I mean, shit. That nipple was freed in that Batman costume. It got its own placement. Man, 90s stuff was tight. I talk about that shit all the time. They probably would be TOS. Shit, I don't even know if people can, like, talk about The Simpsons anymore. Just because of that whole thing. Since SIMP is, like, not a good word to say anymore, apparently. Yeah, Krovik, that sounds about right, dude. Yeah, like, dude, the 90s had some good shit. 90s had some good shit. And that's what I was about to say is, like, I just had a conversation with my brother over the holiday about, like, how they don't make movies like they used to. And I always have that conversation. It's funny because I feel like, excuse me, I feel like such a bitter old man sometimes. Because I'm just like all this new shit sucks. God, man, things used to be so much better back then. And it's just like trying to adapt to it, you know? But there's some cool stuff. I mean, yeah. I mean, the 2000s definitely had some cool shit too. I know when it came to like the music that I was into and a lot of the bands I was into, there was some cool music around that time. That was like probably the most prevalent thing. And video games too, of course. Yeah, dude. Dude, I was a new metal kid because in 99, I was 14, right? So I was like alive and well in the prime setting of like new metal. I was just like into it. I came and went out of that quick though. But dude, I was so into it for a while. Dude, Mark, right? Like there's some bands that I can go back and listen to, and then there's some that I can go back and listen to, and I'm like, I can still respect this, but I can't get down to it like I used to. And I'm like, damn, that's wild. Dude, Chris, God, what was it? Burned Alive by Time? Burned Alive by Time is a good album. And then the one before that, I cannot even remember the name of that album. But it's their first album, their first like full length. but Burned Alive by Time was their second. Those two albums were like my fucking jam, dude. And in like the early mid 2000s. All about that EDM. I hear you, man. That's one thing is like, the one thing that's cool about the EDM scene is like, how like there's different genres within EDM, and I feel like no matter how much music changes, there will always be plenty of artists or DJs like creating that genre of EDM. So it's cool that it like still exists. It really is, dude. But the one thing that bums me out is like, I will forever love 90s techno, like all the Eurobeat stuff. Like I still have a soft spot for all that, like La Bouche and and like all that stuff, dude. It's like feel good jams. Chris, let me see. I'm trying to type around my mic stand. I think it's Please Hammer, don't hurt him. Donnie, these men are nihilists. Yeah, no Donnie, these men are nihilists. Listen to that. That's a good song to start with. No Donnie, these men are nihilists, and Please Hammer, don't hurt me. That was close. That was close. Dude. Sweet Dreams, Be My Lover, they're both fucking so good, dude. I created that spotlight, I can't even talk, Spotify playlist, dude. So good. Black Tide does not sound familiar. Does not sound familiar. Wild Wild West sunglasses. I just went back and read that, Corey. Dude, all the friggin' tie-ins for fast food were so fucking good. Like how, yeah, Lydia knows. That's what I called it. They're called Booty Blast and Jams. That's the name of the playlist. It's the shit. Dude, yeah, Casey Jones was awesome at the time. I haven't gone back and listened to them. But I was gonna say, like, dude, the Eureka's Castle hand puppets that they had at Pizza Hut. They had the dinosaur hand puppets at Pizza Hut. They had all those like Batman Forever and Batman Returns, like glasses from Burger King. There are all these cool like merchandising things, and you don't see that anymore. I don't know why. It's funny because even when I was a kid, I was such a merch whore apparently, because I'm still like a merch whore. A Hamburglar game. I think there was a show, dude. I think there was a cartoon, and I think there was a game on Nintendo. And then you had the Mick Kids game that was like on, I think on Genesis or Super Nintendo. You played as like, I don't even know what the story was, but it was like a platformer where you played as kids that love McDonald's. Pepsi Man, yeah, dude. Like it's funny because it's like all that ridiculous, just like consumerism, just corporate like marketing and merchandising was just hysterical, dude. Some of that shit I think is absolutely hilarious. Like, dude, the fucking what was it? The Call of Duty Hardee's stuff where they had like, you could have your reticle look like a pickle. It could be a hamburger. That shit was so good. So like I would kill people and they'd see the kill cam and you'd be like killing them with a hamburger. This shit was so good. It'd be like the ultimate fucking troll. Damn, Mark. Which hoodie did he give me? I can't even fucking remember. Was it Evergreen Terra City? Damn, dude, I thought I have a good memory. Holy shit. Oh, Nate. That Noid game, dude. The Noid himself, dude. The Noid was the shit. It was an edge band. Oh, if it was Death Before Dishonor, I think I gave it to Brent. Hey, Aiden. What's up, buddy? We're just hanging out. Chit-chatting about dumb stuff. It might have been Death Before Dishonor. I can't remember. Because Death Before Dishonor was a band that I always dug, but I was never like super into, but I dug them. That makes sense though. Unless it was a champion hoodie, because if it was a champion hoodie, I don't remember having a champion hoodie. God, crazy. Memories. Memories. This has been a lot of fun. Probably gonna check out in a little bit here so I can go work out and stuff. And because I gotta let out the dog and everything too. But this was fun. I gotta figure out what the deal is with my bit rate. Get that squared away. It's gonna be something really minor. Shouldn't be a big deal. Dude. Yeah, when their debut came out, I was 14. That was 99. I thought they were like the darkest music I've ever heard in my life at the time. And I fell in love with Slipknot. Like hardcore fell in love with Slipknot. Hardcore fell in love with Slipknot. I guess that does count, Aiden. I do have a few hoodies that are made by Champion, so I guess I have multiple Champion hoodies. Yeah, Krovik, I admit, like, I think by the time Iowa came out, I was maybe sitting on Iowa for a little bit, and then like I was done with like all things new metal, and I kind of like made my way into like hardcore and metalcore and like just essentially harder stuff, like even some death metal. Like I just kind of got into harder stuff. But I've always had like a soft spot for them, you know. I even went back and listened to some of their newer stuff, and I was like, cool. But the anchor sounds familiar. It definitely sounds familiar. But that dude, the self-titled, oof. The Slipknot self-titled, I'll still go back and jam, dude. Like their debut, all day. I love you too, Mark. When do you get together at some point, man? As soon as all this crazy stuff's done, dude. I met up with Brent a couple of times at Moon Tower, but not that often, just because with all the craziness going on. But as soon as this all blows over, dude, we'll need to chill. Chris too. Oh, Krovik. Yeah, okay, that's who that is. That's why it sounded familiar. Yeah. I checked that out. Because I remember seeing her videos because it like they got all this attention. And everybody was like, that's not really her vocals, and they really were. And I was like, dang, that's crazy. Like, good for her. Yeah, she has a good voice for it. It's crazy. I just remember her doing the cooking stuff, and like it was funny because like when I heard it, I was like, yeah, that's her. I don't know why people were just like, that's not really her vocals, but I guess it's because people don't realize like it's not uncommon for a woman to hit vocals like that, you know? It's been done before. Aiden, I just have a PS5 and I have a Switch and a Nintendo 64. So I have 3 at the moment. I had a PS4, but I gave it to my brother. If I would have kept all my consoles that I had since I was your age, I'd have so many right now. Part of me wishes I kept all my consoles, but at the same time, man, that'd be so much stuff to pull around. So much stuff. So, as sad as it is that I had to like give up those consoles, it was for the best. Because man, moving sucks. And it would suck having to move like multiple consoles and being worried about them like getting damaged or anything. Not 20. I'm gonna legit try to count like right now. Hold on. I'm gonna try not to take too long. I'm gonna try to talk while I'm doing this as well. Holy shit. It's like 17. It's like 17 or 18. It's almost 20. I actually feel kind of bad. Corey, I get it, dude. I totally get it. There are times where my girlfriend Lydia, we will talk about merchandise and stuff all the time, and I had so many shirts and like merchandise that I loved from bands that I adored. But there was a period where I gained a ton of weight and I couldn't fit in those shirts anymore, and I was like angry. I was like fat rage, and I just like donated everything, and it's like they're gone. Like the worst thing. So it's like a part of me regrets it, but at the same time I'm like, it's they're just clothing. It's all good. Like I still have the memories here and the music still exists. It's all good. Um yeah, that's kind of the thing too, is like that's what I'm kind of thinking about right now too, though, is like rather than me resenting like giving away my systems and stuff, I'm thinking about like acquiring my old systems back and getting the games that mean the most to me. Since like a lot of the systems and stuff these days, to buy them back are not crazy. Like the pricing's not intense at all. It's actually fairly modest. And a lot of the games, I mean, depending on the condition, like pricing's pretty modest too. So that may be something that I look into. Like I did my Nintendo 64. Like I bought that Nintendo 64 for Lydia and I bought like Doom 64 and like Super Mario 64, a number of other games, but a part of me is like, man, I want to do that with PlayStation. I want to do that with PS2. I could just do that too, Aiden. That's true. Dude, Corey, I believe it, man. What a trade. Oof. God, man. My 64 was stolen by one of my brother's old friends. And like I'm still pissed about that. Like obviously my brother doesn't associate with that dude anymore, but like I actually think the last time I heard about that guy, my brother punched him. So that's tight. Like hell yeah, that's for taking my 64, bitch. But yeah, like there's so many times where like as a kid I traded my system in to get something else. Like I know I did that with my Dreamcast. That makes me upset because Dreamcast was so sick, dude. I loved my Dreamcast so much. And like just thinking about that, like, you know, how I got rid of it, it's just like, ugh. But you could also just get a new Dreamcast and it's not that expensive. And I don't know, I play with the idea of doing that. I'm gonna leave here in a couple of minutes so I can go ahead and work out, not be lazy, keep my regimen going. But I do think I'm gonna do this again tomorrow. Excuse me. Oh, that's awesome, dude. From Cataract, that rules. That's so good. Yeah, the 64 that I got and the controllers and the games, like I got from eBay, but I got them from accounts that people swore everyone took care of. And yeah, they're in great condition. Well, there you go, Aiden. I was gonna say they've been restocking a lot lately, but yeah, you probably won't see them in store for a bit. I know this morning Target had them, and you could order them, but you had to pick it up in store. And it was, you know, only some Targets. But I bet you come March, April, they'll probably be a lot easier to get. Hopefully. I would hope so. But hey, I mean, the longer you wait, there's nothing bad about that, because that just means there's cooler games coming out, you know? Patience wins sometimes. I used to be so impatient, but it pays off to be impatient. Or patient, not impatient. It pays off to be patient. I learned that getting older. God, Corey, I'm still on you selling your 64 to get an Xbox. Oof, that trade, man. Ugh. Boo. Okay, it's officially 5:05. You could have got PS5 this whole time. Well, if you want to get one and you haven't got one yet, your opportunity will come. It will come. That sounds about right, Corey. That sounds about right. Game Crazy. Dude, I worked at Game Crazy for like 2 weeks and then I quit because of the amount of pay they were trying to give me, and like they tried to make me a key holder. I was like, you guys are trying to make me like take on managerial duties, but I'm like a regular clerk for this kind of money. No, I'm not doing that. It was just one of those things where it was like, no. So I quit. And my last paycheck from them, or my only paycheck from them, I think I actually worked there enough to get 2 paychecks, I think. But my last paycheck from them was like 10 cents and they mailed it to me. I wish I kept it because my mom and I were like, what? Because it was like, you guys paid probably more for postage and all this stuff to send me a check for 10 cents. Tight. Well, I think I'm gonna get going, so I can go ahead and get back to working out and stuff, or get back to it to work out, so I don't mess up my regimen. Oh, Chris, don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is, I'll always love you. You too, Corey. I'll see you soon, man. Aiden, if they weren't in North Carolina, maybe. This is all you get. It's almost 2 hours. You'll get more tomorrow. I promise. When everything works. So at least this works. I can sit here and just talk. And it looks great. Hopefully. I mean, it looks fine for me. But I'll need to figure out what's going on with the game stuff. I will do that, boo-boo. I will do that. Thank y'all again. And if any of you folks are here that followed, that came from Thor or otherwise, I appreciate it. Means a lot. Don't know what my schedule's gonna look like, but I should be here tomorrow. Put some dog emotes. I know, man. I just want to get like, what is it? I forgot the term they use, like authorized or whatever. So then I can get like all the emotes and silly stuff, but we'll see. Authorized. I'm brain farting so bad today, dude. Bye, Aiden. I'll see you soon, man. Affiliate. Good God. Authorized. Oh, just use those? I guess I can't tell what that is in Streamlabs because it's just showing me 3 asterisks. Are you posting naughty things? What are you posting in there? What are you posting in there, Corey? You posting some like TTV things? Ah. Boo. My bad. I need to mess with that too because it's all like default mod stuff. Thank you, Corey. It's like bing. Cool. Yeah, I obviously need to mess with my mod settings too. But I'm gonna head out, guys. Thanks again. I'll see y'all tomorrow at some point, most likely earlier. I think I'm gonna try to do stuff around like 1 o'clock p.m. CST. So we'll see. He sent it to the FBI. That's what happened. How dare you? Dude, I don't even remember, like... Let me see, who's streaming? I think Eris is streaming. I should just... Yeah, I should throw it over to Avoiding the Puddle. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna send it over to Avoiding the Puddle. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, Chris. Thank you. I was about to ask and then I figured it out. All right, guys. I'll see y'all later. Peace. Thanks again. Later.